Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Devi Novitasari. My student number is 90. I come from ESP class C. In this video, I will answer 5 questions for midterm test. Question number 1 is, explain what ESP is in brief. Question number 2 is, 3 main reasons to the emergency of ESP. Question number 3 is, 4 characteristics of ESP. Question number 4 is, explain the procedure of need analysis in ESP. And the last question is, 4 differences characteristics between ESP and EGP. I will answer the question one by one starting from number 1. Explain what ESP is in brief. ESP is an approach to learning English that is oriented toward the special needs of learners in accordance with the field of science and word. ESP refers to the needs of student and graduate users themselves. Question number 2. 3 main reasons to the emergency of ESP. There are 3 reasons in the emergency of ESP is identified by Hutchinson and Water 1987. The first is the demands of a brave new world. This is influenced by the existence of 2 factors, namely the end of the Second World War and the oil crisis. The first factor has great effect on the expansion in science, technology, and economy. During the Second World War and the oil crisis, English became a very important and it became a necessity to be able to speak English at the time. The second is the revolution in linguistics. The revolution in linguistics itself focuses on how to use language in real-life situations, not only practiced in the world of education but also communicated in daily conversation. And the third is the focus on the learners. It means a core design that meets their need, and the focus is on a learner-centered approach. The learning is focused on the learner. Might have different needs, different skills, different interests, and different purpose in learning English. Question number 3 is 4 characteristics of ESP. The characteristics of ESP are: first, ESP is goal-oriented learning. Second, the substance of the ESP is designed and developed based on the concept of need analysis. The third, ESP uses the underlying methodology and activities of the discipline it lives in. And the fourth, ESP emphasizes the language suitable for these activities in the scope of grammar, lexical, register, learn skill, discord, and younger. Question number 4. Explain the procedure of need analysis in ESP. The procedure of need analysis in ESP are: the first is target needs. The analysis of target situation needs is in essence a matter of asking questions about the target situation and the attitude toward that situation of the various participants in the learning process. There are some ways in which information can gather about needs. The most frequently used questionnaire, interviews, and observation. And the second is learning need analysis. Learning need is what the student need to do in order to learn. The whole ESP process is concerned not with knowing or doing but with learning. And the last question is 4 differences characteristics between ESP and EGP. 4 characteristics of ESP are: first, ESP focus on training. Second, MESP to meet the needs of particular learners. Third, learner ESP is working adult. Fourth, ESP is intended to be used specific of the appropriate content is easier. While 4 characteristics of EGP are: first, learner EGP is high school student. Second, MEGP to improve overall English competence involving a range of skills. Third, due to the above point, it is important for the content in the syllabus to have a high surrender value to predict. Fourth, the course content is more difficult to select. It's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.